Hello and welcome to Barcelona News. In today's video, we're going to talk about one of the darkest moments in Spain's history, the Spanish Civil War. Additionally, we'll explore how this war affected the rivalry between Barcelona and Real Madrid. So if you're a football fan or just interested in the history of Spain, keep watching. The 19th century in Europe was marked by the proliferation of imperialism. However, in Spain it was during this period that contradictions between the center and periphery of capitalism emerged. As the country did not effectively participate in the industrialization process, there was an evident discontent among the bourgeoisie. The latent monarchy and clerical power that were established at the time stifled any attempt at a vigorous industry. It was in this socio-political context marked by contradictions that the main Spanish clubs Real Madrid and Barcelona began to coexist. According to journalist Alfredo Rolano, Real Madrid and Barcelona assumed, from the beginning, more or less consciously, a responsibility of representation, on one side Spain and on the other Catalonia. In this scenario of aristocratic legacies and suppression of freedom, dictator Primo de Rivera, upon taking power, forced the remodeling of Barcelona's shield and banned the use of Catalan as an official language. The advent of the Spanish Civil War, 1936 to 1939, ideologically divided the country in half and cost, according to estimates, nearly 1 million lives. It all began after a military coup against socialist President Francisco Largo Caballero. Throughout this period, both sides, Republicans on one side loyal to the Spanish government and monarchists and right-wing rebels on the other, had international support and political and material solidarity from their adherent currents. Franco, who was a general, Francisco Franco Bahamonde, was a Spanish military and politician who ruled Spain as a dictator from 1939 until his death in 1975. He tried to undermine Barcelona's power. Catalonia concentrated a strong anarchist movement, with well-structured unions and fighting for a socialist regime. Urban sectors of the middle class advocated for a national program in the Basque Country, similar to a liberal democratic program. The outcome of the conflict could not have been worse: the rise of a dictatorial government with strong fascist traits that lasted for 20 years. During this period, Barcelona became the target of the Franco regime. Franco's repudiation of Barcelona went beyond the issue of Catalonia as a key city of resistance to the regime. Although parts of the city welcomed Franco with open arms, many of its residents developed an urban war with a voracious appetite to overthrow the Francoists. But there was another reason, equally relevant to this latent hatred: Franco was obsessed with rival Real Madrid. Coincidentally, state TV reserved much more space for the club than for other clubs. Franco took his personal revenge against Barça to its ultimate consequences. As Manuel Vázquez Montalbán reports, Franco's occupying troops entered the city. The fourth organization to be purged, after communists, anarchists and separatists, was Barcelona Football Club. In 1936, one of Franco's militias arrested and executed Barcelona's left-leaning president Josep Sunyol when he was driving through the Guadarrama hills visiting Catalan soldiers defending Madrid, surrounded by right-wing troops. As if that were not enough, when General's soldiers made a final attack to conquer insubordinate Catalonia, they bombed the building that housed Barca's trophies. To control the club's ideological transformation, the regime imposed a new president who, during the Civil War, had been captain of the anti-Marxist division of the Civil Guard. At Barcelona, he carefully kept police records of all people involved with the club so that he could intervene with any directors who ratified nationalist sympathies. From 1939, Barcelona was forced to exclude some elements that made references to Catalonia from its shield. Thus, instead of the bands that recall the señora, bands that refer to the Spanish flag, with fewer stripes, began to be used. In addition, the club was forced to change its name. Not surprisingly, the Catalan club began to win very few titles during the Franco regime, while Real Madrid reached its peak by raising the main cups in Spain and Europe. The persecution of Barcelona only diminished from 1973 when the regime was weakened. Franco was about to die and the team adopted the motto Més que un club, more than a club in literal translation, reinforcing its connection with Catalan identity. And that's all for our video today. We hope you enjoyed learning more about the Spanish Civil War and how it affected the rivalry between Barcelona and Real Madrid. If you liked this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment below. And if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, do it now so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Before we go, we want to know what you thought of this topic. Leave your comment below and share your opinions with us. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Hey there. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel for more. Your support means a lot to us. Thanks for watching.